Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra secret weapon now looks confirmed. Hey, it's John Tech here, and today we're going to be talking about the new S23 leaks. We've heard many rumors about Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S23 Ultra getting a 200 megapixel camera sensor. Now, a new report by Korean outlet ET News seemingly confirms the upgrade. According to the report, Samsung Electronics Mobile Experience Division shared confirmed information with major camera partners that it will install a 200 megapixel camera on the Galaxy S23. It goes on to say that the flagship S23 Ultra will be the only model in the series to feature a 200 megapixel camera. Ever since Samsung launched the 200 megapixel HP1 sensor, the S23 Ultra had been tipped to get a 200 megapixel camera. A leak even suggested that the specific camera sensor that the phone will use has not been released by Samsung yet. A tweet by reliable tipster Ice Universe said that the 200 megapixel lens will not be the previous released HP1 or HP3 sensor, but could be the unreleased HP2 one. This time it is not a tweet or a rumor, but an actual publication that is making the claim, which means it is more likely that Samsung will bring a 200 megapixel camera on its flagship next year. In the pixel race, Samsung introduced a 108 megapixel camera to its Ultra model, starting with the Galaxy S20 Ultra in 2020, and were the highest resolution cameras you could find on a smartphone. Finally, after 3 consecutive years of the same 108 megapixel on its Ultra models, Samsung is reportedly stepping up to give us a 200 megapixel sensor. In a bid to get a higher number of pixels on a phones quickly, smartphone manufacturers are opting to go with technology that is readily available. The Samsung HP1 200 megapixel sensor just made its debut in Motorola's X30 Pro that beat Samsung to become the first smartphone to get a 200 megapixel camera. The camera can take 200 megapixel pictures, but if storage is an issue, it can use pixel binning, a technique that merges pixels to take a large image and resolve it into a smaller one while preserving details, to take pictures at 50 megapixel or 12.5 megapixel. It is possible that the Samsung S23 Ultra will follow suit with a similar capability, and the company's previous S22 Ultra model had a 108 megapixel camera that could also produce 12 megapixel pixel binned images. After the stellar performance from its cameras on the Samsung Galaxy S22 and the Galaxy S22 Ultra, all eyes are on Samsung's next flagship that could launch next year. The Galaxy S23 Ultra already seems to have a bright future carved out for itself with a 200 megapixel lens, and it looks like the flagship is gearing up to take on Apple's iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. The S23 Ultra is rumored to get a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset globally. And by the way, Samsung's camera did not perform as well, and Apple had the crisper and brighter images. We will have to wait and see if the Galaxy S23 Ultra makes it to our best camera phones list with its 200 megapixel camera. Samsung could launch its S23 series in January next year. And that's all for today, guys. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time.